What is going on, nerds and nerdettes? It's your boy Stevie B with this week's haul video. Before we get started, a couple announcements. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody that reached out with words of encouragement and the kind words, you know, after my last video about the health issues. Well, wasn't trying to garner any sympathy, I promise you. I really wasn't. So I really wasn't expecting it to for people to react kind of the way they did. I'm not on death's door. I didn't mean it for it to sound like I was, you know, I was fighting for my life or anything. You know, the type 2 diabetes thing is totally reversible. I'm trying to start. I started trying to eat a little better. Trying to eat a lot more fruits and vegetables and stuff, and trying to get that number down. It was in like 147 or something after a fast, so it was still a little high, but we're trying to work that number down. I'm gonna try to do this little diet, you know, and changing that up. So, you know, my blood pressure has come down quite significantly. I believe it was 147/73 the last time I checked it. So still a little on the high side on the top number, but that bottom number is looking good. So, you know, not on death's door. I'm going to be around a little bit longer. I think you guys are going to have to deal with these boring ass videos, but you know, hey, you still watch and I appreciate it. Another announcement. The giveaway for Collect What, Russ's channel. We did not make it to 300 subscribers. So close, but we didn't make it. So, what I'm going to do, here's the thing, is that if you go over to Collect What, if you know, I'll go ahead and drop the link in the description one more time to the video. Comment on the hashtag Stevie B sent me. When he gets to 300, he is giving away a slab. I don't know what the slab is. I don't know that he knows what the slab is, but he's giving away a slab. And when he gets there, we will go ahead and we'll draw from the Stevie B sent me comments, and we'll go ahead and give these away. I don't know, maybe I love these things more than everybody else does. Maybe people weren't that excited about foil facsimiles and think it was a crappy giveaway. I don't know. But I loved them. I thought they were cool. That's what I'm going to give away. But Russ is going to give away a slab. So, still worth the effort. Jump in there and get signed up. Let's get him to 300. He's at like 298. So we're that close. But hopefully I remember by the time this video is over to link the video to enter the contest Stevie B sent me in, and we will try to draw again next Monday. Then we didn't make it this Monday. We'll try next Monday. But I'm not drawing until he gets to 300. I just ain't gonna do it. So that being said, let's jump into it, because I got a lot of books. I know I should get these ready before so I don't have to turn my back to the camera. But you know me, I jump in. We're live. We're going at it. Got my tea. Sweet tea with stevia. You'd think it had the name stevia. It'd be good. Not ideal. Not the best tasting sugar substitute. So, but it was the most highly recommended one. So we just have to get used to it. But anyway, let's get this started. I got some 2 weeks worth of Midtown stuff, because you know the holidays set me behind, but now we're caught up. So let's get into the Midtown stuff. And first up, we got Superman 14, House of Brainiac, Part 4. First appearance of Brainiac Queen, but honestly, I got it because that Superman Lobo cover. That's just nasty. That's just freaking awesome. I love it. So, not a big key, but still. Then we get Green Lantern War Journal number 9. First appearance is Star Shroud. Now, here's the first appearance. I thought I'd get it. I am already started on the Blood Hunt stuff, and I already got the Red Band number 1, so I'm going to go ahead and get all of the 5-part in the Red Band. I did not open the poly bag on this one, but you know, I think number 1 has kind of got a little bump in value, but who knows. Next up, Grimm number 17. I thought this was a mini-series. Turning out that this seems to be an ongoing one. I'm almost over it, and I'm so far behind on it that I didn't even start to think about it. And this one I think is the last part of Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong. But this was cool. Foil, and it's Kong as a Green Lantern. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again. The Green Lantern ring is almost like a college bowl. If you can't make it to a college bowl these days with the thousands of them that there are, you just suck. So if you ain't had a Green Lantern ring at some point in the comics, then you just suck. Even King Kong has got a Green Lantern ring. So, but I dig the foil. And so I had to pick it up. Speaking of foil, you know I love the foil. This is a gorgeous foil. This is Spider-Gwen, Ghost Spider. I think this is volume 2. But number 1, nice foil. That's a gorgeous foil. So I had to get that one. Yeah, I'm flying through them a little quick because most of y'all already know. If it's a foil, he got it. Like Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 2. Foil facsimile. Again, they're doing every one of these. They're doing all the Secret Wars. And I'm just stoked to get it. I'm going to end up with 2 of these, I have a feeling. Because if you haven't checked out Comic Vantage and his website, his new season of mystery boxes have dropped. And the grand prize is a monster. And I don't have it. So I bought 2 boxes. So coming soon, we're going to be unboxing some Comic Vantage mystery boxes. But the grand prize is New Mutants 98. And I would really like to win that one. I have been striking out on GPs. So I haven't won any big books yet from him, but if I'm going to win one, man, cross your fingers for your boy. Excuse me. But he is throwing in a few of the foil facsimiles, and I've already bought one because, you know, I was going to. So I may end up with 2 of these. Who knows, but I had to have it. This book is heating up, but this cover is not heating up, and it's the Gronoff cover. The Virgin variant is quite expensive, but this one isn't doing very as well as actually Cover Abe, but it's a gorgeous cover. So I don't know what the deal is, but it's Doom number 1, and this is like a origin story, I think. And I'm not sure why I picked this up, honestly. Maybe it's just because I wanted a copy of the number 1, but I usually don't get reprints that much unless they're foil facsimiles, of course. But I got the Walking Dead number 1, the Image First I'm not sure why I picked that up. It seemed there's got to be a reason why I decided to grab one, but I'm not sure what it is. And speaking of foil facsimiles, Avengers Annual number 10, the first appearance of Rogue in that gorgeous foil. You knew I was going to get it. And this, and I know y'all are going to give me the FOMO speech, and everybody's FOMO and this, FOMO that. Anytime they introduce a new character that might actually be cool and people run out and get it, everybody starts screaming FOMO. But I think it's a cool character, and I think it has potential. So I picked it up, and that's a Helverine number 1. I do not have the first appearance of Helverine because I just slipped by me. This is the first appearance of the Helverine 3. So how many of them were there already? The character just came out a week ago. But anyway, it was foil, so you know I was going to grab the foil. And then just for kits and shiggles, I got this the spoiler variant as well. Cool cover though. I bought it blind. It was a spoiler variant because I have FOMO and I had to get it. And then next up, finally, the last part of the Sabretooth Wars, Wolverine number 50. So I finally got all of these. Now I'm going to break down and read that. It's a 10-parter. So I'm stoked to read that. Like I said, Sabretooth is probably my favorite X character. So I'm excited to read that. It's supposed to be pretty gory, and I like that. Yeah, so that concludes the Midtown stuff. I'm going to get this 2 weeks worth of Midtown. Lots of foil. Lots and lots of foils. Ugh. All right, now we got a few eBay purchases. And these were just cool. I stumbled on these, and I have not put this. He bagged these together with no boards, and I hadn't got a chance to put them in their own bag and board yet, but I will after the video's over. But, well, first, before we get to that, I picked up Superman Deadly Legacy. And this is a UNICEF promotional comic. It was put out mostly in South America, and it is a like PSA to teach kids about how to avoid landmines. So, yeah. So that's a kind of a, well, what's the word I'm looking for? Intense subject matter. You know, it's like say no to drugs or brush your teeth or whatever, but no. How to avoid and keep from getting blown up by a landmine. And this is also a UNICEF promotional comic. And it is also warn kids about the dangers of landmines. Also predominantly released in South America. But it's Superman and Wonder Woman, the Hidden Killer. And the guy was selling, they had this one, they were selling this one, but this guy had the English version and the Spanish version, both for the same price. I could have got the English version with, so I got the Spanish version too. But pretty cool. I like those little promo comics. They're, you know, there's not very many of them, you know, in perspective to most Superman comics or Wonder Woman comics. So I got one. Or so I enjoy picking those up. So they're kind of cool. Next up, I got this one because it was the number one that I could afford. Let's put it that way. But it's Supergirl number 1. And it's the first ongoing series for... I got this name wrong the last time. is it? It's not. Shit, I'm gonna get it wrong. I want to keep wanting to say Kara Zor-El Supergirl. First ongoing, but love that cover. But it is a first ongoing of Supergirl. Love that cover. And that, I think, may conclude my eBay purchases. And then I went on a Whatnot tear. And I was to save these for last, because these are pretty cool. I think, yeah. Anyway, first up, don't know why, kind of a half-ass spec. I think I heard a weak rumor a while back that they intended on rebooting RoboCop. So this was still really cheap. So I thought I would, grab this. I think he started it off at like $2 and nobody picked it up. So he ran it again and I picked it up. But it's first ongoing RoboCop #1. So had to get it. Next up, like I said, this guy was running his sales. Only 3 or 4 of us in there. It's the middle of the night, so he was throwing them up at really low starts and wasn't getting a whole lot of action. So I got all these really cheap. And wait till you see the banger I got from him, really cheap. But this is Fantastic Four 243. That John Byrne iconic cover with Galactus on the front. I just really think this is one of those covers that'll stand the test of time. And I don't have a whole lot of Fantastic Four keys. Not a key issue so much as far as appearances or content. It's just a key issue for that amazing John Byrne cover. And I think, Galactus, of course, is destined to be make his way back into the MCU, I'm sure. And next up, got Adventure Comics number 467. First appearance of Starman, Prince Gavin. Prince Gavin, Starman. It's just I think it was a dollar grab or $2 grab. Just cheap. I dig the cover. So I thought I'd pick one up. Little minor key. And I looked up what this book was. Oh, Zerdy Girls #3. And there is, of course, a really naughty version of this. And I did not grab it because I just like this cover. Little Ghostbusters homage. And it is foil. And I think he threw this up there for like $10 or something. And I was the only one to bet on it. And then this one, honestly, I bought this one kind of as I want a giveaway, and I will show you the giveaway I won and tell you the funny story along with it. But I felt like I kind of obligated to buy something from him because I didn't buy anything and want to give away. But this is what I bought. I love the cover. Gorgeous cover. Loki #1. Why do I want to say that's oh, I know that's Art Germ. I believe that's Art Germ. I could be wrong. Correct me in the comments. I know how y'all love to roast me in the comics. We'll get back to that later. I'll tell you the story. It's kind of funny. Amazing Spider-Man #72. Not a key issue, really. But I wanted this cover. And it was stupid, ridiculously priced for so long. So when he threw this thing up for like $5, I bid on it. And I was the only one to bid on it. And I got it. But I can't pronounce the guy's name. Somebody new, I think. But anyway, it's that basketball Miles Morales versus Venom basketball cover. And then he's seen how excited I was to get that one. And then he threw the one up that I really wanted for a long time ago. And didn't get by the same artist. And this was Venom number 28. And this was like the identity of Codex revealed, I think. But it's that cool wrestling, like WWE cover. Venom holding up the championship belt and kind of stomping on the back of Spider-Man's head. Really cool cover. And again, got it so cheap. Wasn't even funny. I bet this one, by no fault of the seller, just my ignorance that did this. This was actually an eBay pickup, actually. Be honest, this got mixed in. This got mixed in with my, the next two were eBay pickups, and I just mixed them in. But I should have known. It was so cheap, and I was like, well, shit, I'll get that. It's multiple first appearances, and I didn't realize this was actually a reprint. But it doesn't call it a reprint. If you look it up, it's just a variant of this book, but they don't actually call it a reprint. So the guy never said it was a reprint, but my ignorance, once I seen the price on it and went to put it in my CLZ and realized, oh, wait, whoops, this ain't the original. But New Gods, number 1, and it's a reprint. It is a reprint, so not worth anything. Not the one I was after, but my own fault. Like I said, my own ignorance. Then this one I also got from eBay. Justice League International number 10. First appearance of Nort. He is a Green Lantern. Try to get some of these little minor Green Lantern keys, because, you know, that Green Lantern Corps show is coming, and I think we're gonna get a lot of Easter eggs, a lot of first appearances and stuff. So I thought I'd grab one. It was cheap. And then that was 2 eBay purchases. Then we're back to my Whatnot purchases. And this one I picked up because this is a little minor key, but this is the first Todd McFarlane Hulk cover. And it's Incredible Hulk number 330. But that is the first Todd McFarlane Hulk cover. So it is pretty cool. Got Samson on the front there. So I dug it. Again, on the cheap. And this one is a pretty big one, I thought, in my opinion. The resale on it's not extremely high. But I think it's an important book, and it's definitely one that's going to be one that'll, I think, will always just increase in value for a long time. And this is Creatures on the Loose featuring Man-Wolf number 34. And if you didn't know, this is the very first George Perez cover. And I like George Perez, love that cover. But again, his very first cover, I think it's an undervalued key. Be one worth holding on to. Before we get to my big pickup, I'll get into my giveaway that I was telling you about. Oh, well, my next book. I forgot. We almost got to it. This one I picked up just because it's hot. I ain't gonna lie. It's a Mary Jane. It's that Power Hour, stuff, but it's not the nudie one. I think this one is a lot cooler, but it's issue number 1 and the cosplay exclusive. I don't know why he's calling it a cosplay, really, because cosplay implies that it's like a human or a photograph of a cosplayer, but still, gorgeous cover of Mary Jane. Thought it was cool. Kind of naughty, but not so naughty. Let's see. I don't know how bad eBay's getting here lately on the as far as showing nudity. But I will do my best to not go full on. So here's the story on this giveaway win and why I bought that Loki book. I was surfing through whatnot and I popped onto a channel, and as I popped on, he says, "Oh, 30 seconds left to enter the giveaway." And I was like, "Oh shit." So I hit the giveaway. No idea what the giveaway was. I know y'all are going to get my comments and you're going to go, "Sure you didn't, Stevie. Sure you didn't." But I honestly didn't. I didn't know what it was. And lo and behold, I won the giveaway. And he said, "Congratulations, Stevie B." He says, "We'll be sending this out to you. And this is Duty Call Girls #1. Duty Calls Girls #1. And it is also a Loki cover. But this one, as you can see, is a little more risque than the one I got. So I didn't know this was coming. So I'm going to use this as some trade bait and go with it from there. So I take these off. I think we're done with it now. I can take these off, and I can't help myself, can I? But anyway, so I just got rid of a couple of nudie covers. I traded off somebody. He loved them. One was a metal cover, and one was just a foil. He loved them, so I might use these for some trade bait. That is how I actually that's part of how I got the this book right. Where am I at here? There. That is a Stan Lee. My Stan Lee signed Spider-Man. That is how I got that. As I traded couple of those nudie books along with a bunch of other comics for it, and I may see what he might be willing to trade for that one. Last but not least, a book that I already have, and I paid a much higher price for, and in much worse condition. And let's see if I can spot it on my wall here with the camera. It is a wall book. There it is. I think. Wait. No, it ain't. Where the hell is it? I can't find it. I know I didn't take it off my wall. Shit. Am I losing it? Oh, wrong wall. I moved it to this wall. There it is. And I had it on there already. But this to me is a super huge key that is super undervalued, I think. I think a high grade copy of this goes for less than $200. I bought a low grade copy of it and paid close to $100. I think about maybe a little less than $100 for it, but I think right at $100. Tried to have it cleaned and pressed, but it had some foxing on the back and didn't really help it a whole lot. But I think I managed to bump it up from maybe a 5.5 to a 6.5. But it is Forever People #1. So I picked up this copy on there, and I got it for less than half of what I paid for that low grade copy. And this one is pretty clean. It's got a few blemishes that I think would clean, like those at the top. I think that would clean up, but the spine is in much better condition, and the tanning or foxing, whatever you want to call it, is not there. So this one I would give a good 7.5, maybe even an 8. And with a clean and a press, probably an 8.5. So way underpaid for this. I think I paid 40 for it, or yeah, 40 for it. And it's easily a $100 book, I think. Easily a $100 book. But anyway, some cool hauls. A good haul this week, I think. Think I did really well. You know, I know for every bad incident I have with Whatnot, and I think I've only had one with that one that never sent my stuff, and I had to fight to get a refund, but I got my refund, and I also got his account kicked off or Whatnot. But I think for that, I still like to get on Whatnot once in a while. Like to get on it late at night. Like to get on there when there's 2 or 3 people in there. You get so much better deals, and you usually just kind of dictating the show. Hey, do you have this? And yeah, run that for me, you know, and you just get overall better deals. I got a big monster stack from Whatnot and paid definitely less than I would have paid for the same books on eBay. So yeah, I'll continue to use it for all the good and all the bad it is. So stevia, not a fan. Weird taste. Not even really sweet. But anyway, that is my haul. Man, it was a 30-minute video, but we sure had a lot of books to go through. But before you go, if y'all wouldn't mind, do those YouTube things that we love for you to do. And like, subscribe, comment, share. But that is going to do it for this one. We'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.